When it's Saturday and when it's getting really cold and wet, that's a perfect day to ride Rebel, right? And that's my fish for today. Yep, and we're gonna fit it in the Rebel. Now the most interesting part, where I parked, here I am. And how am I gonna fit this here? Since 1985, Honda has been producing this iconic Honda Rebel, or should I say CMX 250?
Look at my watch, it was 9:31, so I called my baby, said let's have some fun, and we rode. Riding on the Rebel. We were riding on the Rebel, rolling from the break of dawn.
The new Honda Rebel. Everything you ever wanted in your first motorcycle, only $12.98.
And we rode. Riding on the Rebel. We were riding on a Rebel, rolling from the break of dawn.
Yes, I know, right now it's not a 250, it's a 300 platform. Yes, I know they changed a lot. Why do you think I'm here? Right, to tell you all about it. And if you allow me, I actually have some special memories. No, stop it, just tell us about the bike, skip that. Okay, I was just gonna say it. You know, the 2007 Honda Rebel was my first motorcycle. That's all. Are you happy now? Alright, jokes aside, this is a serious machine. I mean, look at it. I'll tell you even more. What I remember from 2007 model lineup and what I see right here are two different motorcycles. Today we'll talk about this Honda Rebel 300 and I'll give you a full picture of what to expect. So, shall we? Let's talk about styling. It looks bigger, it looks heavier, and it definitely doesn't look like you see it on the pictures. Right now it's got this good looking LED headlight. I mean, it looks great, especially when you pair it with those turn signals. Yes, it looks modern. Yes, it allows you to lane split pretty easy because people can see you, it's pretty bright. But I do wish to see the rear seat, and I'm gonna talk about it in a moment. I think my main concern is just to have the rear seat. I'm sure you can buy one of those. I even had a conversation with my neighbor who was saying, yeah, you definitely go to Honda website and you can pick one of those. Guess what I did? I went to the Honda website, I built one of those, and there were no options available for this motorcycle. That's quite shocking. I'm sure you can get another back. You have in our test package you have a left back. I'm positive you can get the right one. I just think by removing the rear seat, yes, it looks cool, but at the same time it removes some practicality. And we're gonna talk about my grocery shopping in a moment. When it's Saturday and when it's getting really cold and wet, that's a perfect day to ride Rebel, right? And that's my fish for today. Yep, and we're gonna fit it in the Rebel. Yep, I know. It's a 12-pound baby salmon. I think it's the best start for the day to go grocery shopping when you ride in Rebel, when it's wet, when it's getting cold. Man, it's just perfect. Okay, I got the meat for my dog, I got the fish for myself, and let's see how it's gonna fit. Now the most interesting part, where I parked, here I am. And how am I gonna fit this here? You wanna see it? Yep, I got the big 12-pound fish there. I got all my meat in my backpack, and now that's what I have left. Well, first of all, that's not the best bag. First of all, this is not reliable. You cannot really fit much there. Second, you don't have a second one. That would be so much easier. Third, this zipper and the bag itself is not wide enough. So definitely not the Goldwyn experience that I used to have, remember? Here's the link. And while you're gonna look at the rest of the video, right now I have to figure out how am I gonna fit it. So, let's do it. I think if you find better sounding exhaust, you will be impressed how good this bike can sound. Yeah, it's not as good as this one. Yeah, let's go, 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 go. I think if you swap this big exhaust, giant exhaust system, it's gonna sound great and it's gonna run even better. There's another possibility. If you swap this exhaust, most likely you will be able to fit a better luggage system. I do like the dash. It's rounded. It looks like original Rebel. You remember the rounded dash? It's classic and it fits the bike in the era where we have all the screens of this world, like white screens in every single car or motorcycle. Besides just looking cool, it's actually pretty functional. When you get the direct sunlight right behind you and it's pointing straight to the dash, it looks even brighter. It's very easy to read. I can also name another classic reminder about Rebel 250. Ready? Well, there's no RPMs on the dash. The good news, right now you have a fuel gauge, which is kinda awesome, but that's just a design. If you remember some sort of a similarities in terms of your Rebel with this one, well, leave the comment down below. In terms of colors and options, you basically have two. You have two colors and you have two options, whether you're gonna go with ABS or non-ABS model. The first color is gonna be a simple blackout. What I mean by that, it's a gray metallic, it's a black motorcycle with nothing but black colors. The second option, this pearl blue that we're riding today. An interesting fact, when I put some vinyl here, it's actually sparkling and it's very pretty paint right here. Let's talk about the engine. It's 286cc liquid cooled single cylinder engine. It produces 27.4 horsepower and almost 20 pound-feet of torque. In terms of everyday use, it's very easy to commute, especially if you're gonna do that in the city. For the freeways, well, it can go. Yep, it can. I don't see any problem to do like 65, maybe even 70 miles an hour on this bike. But after that, this engine is going to be working too hard. It's only 370 pounds. It's very lightweight. It's very easy to play with. And it's very easy to ride. You're probably wondering how fast this bike can go. Unfortunately, I cannot show you that, but I can tell you that much. It can go up to 85 miles an hour. When you look at the comparison between the 500cc and 300 Rebel, you might say, well, it's not a big difference. I'd rather go with a bigger engine. But better riding experience you're gonna get out of the smaller one. Unless you're commuting and most of the miles is gonna be just on the freeway going straight, I would say go with the 300. You're gonna enjoy it more. How do I know that? Well, it comes with experience. Who said 300 is slow? 300 is fun, not slow. I'm sure you can see it's not a ton of power, but it's very smooth, very progressive in terms of power delivery. Low speed maneuvering, so easy. Again, it's very smooth power delivery, it's very easy to click through the gears. I don't like the fact that this gas tank is so skinny, is so small. It's pretty much impossible to lock your knees against this gas tank. The body position is very natural, it's very relaxed. The fact that you're sitting so low to the ground makes it so easy to do like stop and go traffic. So in my view, it rides more like a sport touring, not like a cruiser. I think there's one more interesting point that I have to say. If you look at Kawasaki model lineup, if you look at the Suzuki model lineup, there's no real competition for this 300. Does it ring the bell of my first bike? Sure, they did a really good job of keeping some design ideas from their old model. Definitely a great option if you want to skip the traffic and rock 80 miles per gallon. It's very easy to ride, it's nimble, and for less than 5 grand, this is one of the best solutions out there. But before I let you go, I have to say, every single week we do car reviews, motorcycle reviews, parts, gear, a lot of stuff. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. Make sure to share this video in your social media, and that's gonna help us a lot. That's gonna be our fuel to bring you more models, more videos every single week. Only honest reviews delivered free. I mean, it even sounds great. Thanks for watching. This is it for today, but I'll see you next week.